intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. Shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Crosses the touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Come out in the playoff game, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Mateer. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Solid gain moves the ball to the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Sooners are on the move here. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
He finds some space. Oh, what a move.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Sooners move into the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line in spot. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on second down. A short completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Last play of the quarter. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Just a few seconds left in the first quarter of this playoff game. Time for one more play. Using his legs, it's Spot. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. The back's got it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history. Not
pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the one. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. Took some extra time in the weight room, hanging off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gonna run it. It's hot. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. to the air. It's Mateer. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. First down and 10. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Mateer. He's got it right near the end zone.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Let's go. Single.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. It is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Sooners, as they put 6 more on the board.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. for a huge return. Almost took it to the house.
First and 10.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Michigan.
Wideouts now clustered.
Single, single. All right.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's in the clear. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Morgan. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they tack on 3 on the final play of the third quarter. Smithers going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Finds his man. It's Burks. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. Second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Looking for some space. It's Potts. Breaks into the clear. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab!
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. They continue to roll up the score.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Wants to throw it. He makes the catch. It would be enough for a first down, but they rule him out of bounds, so a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff in a single back formation. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They'll toss it to the right side. He breaks free. Now here he goes.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch is Haynes. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's in the clear. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter.
Michigan 17.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, how how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trapped again in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback drops back on 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They settled for a 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Breaks into the clear.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but you're needing this crucial conversion right now. Leaning on the run game here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The pocket breaking down. It's a quick shovel pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a handoff. He's got room to run. Here he goes. He's in the clear. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. To bootleg here. Moves left out of the pocket. And this one is caught. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Michigan.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Send the back in motion. QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grinding away on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.